Hi, I'm Scott, and tonight I'm Jones and
Man, and tonight we're jonesing on Backstage, the Cinnapepper Whiskey. All right, Scott, thanks as always for joining. Glad to have you on board and doing a little Jones and Mann tonight.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, good to have you. Got a chance to do some tasting, sipping around.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That we call that the Jones and Mann experience.
And it's been an experience.
Good. So this is Backstage. Backstage is Darius Rutgers, who is Hootie and the Blowfish.
Exactly.
This is his brand. This bottle, and I'm bad about forgetting the price. I love it when I put the price on it. When they put the price on it. $27.50 for this bottle. Bought it in South Carolina at a little bitty shop. Now I put the name of the shop because they always do me right when I come to town. This comes in three flavors. There's just Backstage whiskey. There is the Cinnapepper, and then there is peach mint. I didn't buy the peach mint. I went with Cinnapepper. I happen to know that you like Fireball, Jack Fire, those kind of cinnamon whiskeys. So that's why I chose this perfectly for you. So here's what we do. We pop this thing on open. We'll do what's called house rules. We will do a neat taste. We'll smell it, kind of talk about what we like, and then we'll put it on the rocks. I tried to find like age statements for the whiskey. I tried to find just general information about the makeup, and there's not a lot out about it. And a lot of times they do that. They source the whiskey. They add a little whatever the aging or whatever Cinnapepper is and push a flavor out. I happen to know, as I pour us a couple here, that Fireball is in most markets the number one selling whiskey because every club, every night venue that you go to, every restaurant, everybody's got Fireball. So everyone since then has jumped on this cinnamon Fireball whiskey kind of feel. So why not Darius Rucker? I'm trying to think of a Darius Rucker song. Like I can't think of one. Hootie and the Blowfish. Am I right?
And I like Darius and his music, and I can't think of one either.
I can't think of a single one. Well, maybe when we drink this whiskey, one will come to us. Maybe. Also with that, I like to ask my guests any. I know you got some special things that you're working on to share with my audience, social media and things of that sort, and also a tipsy tale if you got one. But let's do the drinking first, and we'll do the talking next. So we say, clink 'em and drink 'em.
Clink 'em and drink 'em.
Take a good whiff. Ooh, okay, let's sip.
Nice cinnamon flavor.
Yeah, that's kind of good.
It is. It's got a good flavor to it.
All right, let's put it on the rocks, and that way we can go kind of back and forth between an on the rocks pour and a neat shot. I like to do it both ways. I feel like when you do it neat, that's straight out the bottle. That's the way whoever made whatever spirit is intended it to taste. I like to put it on the rocks because if you chill a spirit, sometimes if there's something going on in it, it'll dumb it down a little bit. But also, a lot of people drink things chilled. I know I personally do, especially when you start talking about Fireball chilled, Jack chilled is top notch.
Oh yeah.
So you get the biggest variation between the spirit when you do it neat and when you do it on the rocks. So let's do it. Clink 'em and drink 'em. Okay. So I see you went back to your neat shot. Let's talk about it. What do you think about Darius Backstage Cinnapepper?
I like it. I would typically say on the rocks would be better, but I actually like it neat better.
Yeah.
It's like the rocks, the coolness kind of tones it down a little bit.
Yeah. It's weird. Like I say cinnamon, but it feels kind of pepper. A lot. I guess that's the Cinnapepper part.
Exactly.
It feels more peppery than like a red hot.
Oh yeah.
Do you think this tastes like Fireball?
It tastes more peppery than Fireball.
Yeah, it's different. It's like I don't know. I can't explain it. It's almost like it's a liqueur. But it's like you got some good little viscosity on there, little legs. It's got a pepperiness to the tongue. It's got a cinnamon flavor in there, but it's also got a smooth kind of vanilla note to it. It's I think it's different than Fireball, and I'd be interested to kind of try them side by side. I like it.
I like it too.
It's 28.75. So it's a little lower on the proof, and I can get with that because this feels more dense. Okay, if you think about Fireball is syrupy, kind of. This feels like in between that and a regular whiskey.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be interested to figure out some background information on the actual whiskey itself. Because this is not bad. I'm with you. I think I prefer it neat.
The chill takes the pepper and the cinnamon out of it,
Which is the good side.
Exactly. Why would you want to tone that part of it down?
Oh yeah, I like it. So what we do is we rate it. Scale of 1 to 5. 1 being, let's push this thing off the table, and we just wasted $27.50. That's a weird price, but that's all another story. Or 5 being, this is awesome. This is my new favorite. I'm gonna start introducing this into my regular rotation. What would you rate it?
I'd have to say, to be fair, 3.75.
3.75. Okay, so that's good. That's pushing on the higher end.
It's not going to be my favorite, but it has a very good flavor.
Yeah.
I like the peppery aspect of it.
Yeah.
The little bit of vanilla.
For sure.
It's good.
It's good. I'm gonna go 3. I'm tottering between 3 and 3.5, and here's why. $27.50 is on the pricier end.
Yeah, it's on the Tennessee Fire level.
Yeah, it's getting on the high end.
And if I had the choice, I would buy the Tennessee Fire.
Yeah. So I kind of, and that's because you know what whiskey you're getting, and you know the history that comes with that, and you like the flavor. Exactly. So with this Backstage, it's kind of new. You don't really know what kind of whiskey you're getting from the beginning. So this is this might be a little overpaid. I need to check the retail and see if the retail's maybe lower. But everything I saw was about 20 something. So I guess that's about right. So I'm gonna go for that reason. I'm gonna go with a 3. I like the flavor. I really like this a lot. I think if it was Fireball price, which is what, 18 bucks?
Yeah, I'd say $18. It would be a good deal.
I might choose this over Fireball if it was priced accordingly. But at the higher end, it kind of makes me question it a little bit. Cool. All right. So I know that you got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You want to share your channel name and kind of what kind of things you're working on? What do you do?
My channel is Delray JYD, and I do custom builds. I currently have some LS swaps going. I like older vehicles, so I'll swap the fuel injected late model drivetrains in them. Yeah. I have a 67 C10. I have a 62 Pontiac Le Mans, and I have or it's actually a Grand Prix, and I have a 55 Chevrolet truck that I'm LS swapping. So
nice. I always think that's fantastic because I know James Lane, that you know James.
James is a good friend of mine.
Does a lot with cars and stuff too, and I always think that that's such a my skill set is drinking, which really can't do too much with it. But being able to work on a car, what would you say, if you had the opportunity to have a dream car to work on, what would that dream car be?
Well, honestly, I have all the dream cars that I have a vast collection.
Okay.
And I can say I have my first car.
Okay. And what was that?
A 67 Camaro.
Okay.
And it's going to be a project that I'm going to redo. It's been off the road since my son was born, and my son's 36 years old now.
Okay.
So
you kind of got to get back to it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And then I've got a car that's always been my dream car. I have a 65 Corvette.
Ooh.
And so it's going to be pretty nice.
All right, all right.
So I've got a lot of interesting things going on.
For sure. You had to send us some pictures and we can maybe incorporate them in and let them see what you're working with
Sure.
there. Okay, well, cool. Any tips or tales you want to share with us?
Not really. I mean, everybody's got those tales, but I don't know if anybody really wants to
Share
get them all out in the
with
public.
a big audience. Right. That's understandable. Very much understandable. It's been a real pleasure having you on, drinking with you. Maybe one day when you're working on a car, I'll come over and do my talent, which is, I don't know, can you work on cars and drink too? Is that allowed?
Oh yeah, rednecks do it all the time.
Okay, well then I'll bring the liquor and watch. That sounds good.
That sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Jones and Mann. And this has been another episode of Jones and Mann. Oh yeah, you clinked them and drink on there. Clink them and drink them, and we'll see you next time.